It happens in a moment too fast for her to stop, and too slow for you to forget. Her hand snaps out, firm, commanding, habitual. She's always like the submissions, precise and calculated. No nonsense. She grabs your arm to pull you behind her, away from danger. She saves you, but her fingers clamp tight, iron like, and you're yanked back with such force that your feet stumble over each other. You hiss, and it's not loud, but it's sharp enough to pierce through the haze of combat. Arlecchino immediately lets go, and you cradle your arm close without thinking. Warmth blooming beneath your sleeve. Pain, a bruise already forming, and you could tell. Did I hurt you? She asks, voice clipped, the adrenaline of the battlefield still buzzing in her bones. You don't answer. Not right away. Because what do you say in this situation? What kind of thing are you supposed to do? Yes, you hurt me, but it was an accident. And yes, you hurt me. I'm not sure how to tell you that it's fine, because you had good intentions. You didn't mean to. All of those words were in your mind. Did you say them? No. I'm fine. You lied. Because this wasn't over. And now isn't the time. She already has that look in her eyes. The one that she says she's scanning every angle for weakness, including herself. And you move forward before she can speak again. Before she can stop you and call you out on your bullshit. But our eyes never leave your arm. And back at the house, everything's quiet. Too quiet. You knew this wasn't serious. But Arlecchino sometimes would overthink some of the stuff that would happen between you two. Your relationship, after all, was not the most usual of ones. And she knew that. It was precisely because of that she wasn't comfortable. You're sitting on the edge of the bed, pulling off your coat with one arm, while the other throbs under your sleeve. She hasn't said much since you returned. Just gave orders to the agents, dismissed the medics, and followed you like a shadow. She's always been efficient, and now she's silent. You don't turn around when she speaks. Let me see it. You pretend not to hear. I saw how you held your arm. I didn't mean to. I didn't. She says, not daring to look you in the eyes. She doesn't want to. She's hurting, even though she won't say it. But you can tell. You sigh. It's just a bruise, Arlecchino. She looks tense. And there it is. There is what you knew would happen. Arlie, you're used to grabbing people. You say, trying to rationalize this. Because the ice on her shoulders is cracking, and it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch this woman who you've known be an absolute pillar of strength and just crack under your gaze. You give orders. You take control. It's natural for you. You're not used to this. You didn't mean to hurt me. That doesn't change the fact that I did. There is steel in her voice, but you can tell she's trying not to shatter. There is guilt, and it's eating her from inside out. You exhale, rubbing your eyes with your good hand, and finally pull up your sleeve. The bruise is deep, angry in its color. The shape of her fingers goes in across your skin like a brand. It's not the first bruise that you've had, and it's not even the worst. So, really, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. And yet, it kind of is. You're really trying to ignore it. It doesn't matter that much to you, but to her, it's entirely different. She approaches you slowly. I have broken bones with less effort. I should have been more careful. I know how fragile you are, compared to me. You shoot her a look. Everyone is fragile compared to you, Arlecchino. But regardless, I know it's not a comforting thought to have. It's not. It's terrifying. Her hands, always so sure, now hover uncertainly near your arm. She looks like she wants to touch it, like she wants to erase it with her own fingers and fold it into her own flesh. You reach out and guide her hand gently to your arm. Hey, I may not be as strong as you are, but I'm not made of glass. All right. She doesn't speak, but her jaw flexes. I just hissed because it surprised me, and it reminded me how strong you are. But I know you. I know you'd never hurt me on purpose. That doesn't mean I didn't hurt you. I did, whether I meant to or not. Okay, maybe you did. But it doesn't mean I'm afraid of you. It's important to me that you know that. You say firmly, and you feel her shoulders relax a little. She touches the bruise, and then she does something rare. She leans her forehead against your hand, closing her eyes, and you stroke her hair back from her face. I'd rather anyone else hurt you than me. Yes, I know, but you can't really promise perfection. I don't want perfection. I want to be gentle with you. You deserve it, and yet I don't know how. I'm not sure how to be. You laugh a little, tired, but fond. Arlie, you threatened the diplomat for calling me a nickname I didn't like. You broke another man's arm just for laughing at me when I stumbled. She lifts her head, eyes sharp. Well, he shouldn't have. My point is, you are gentle. Just in your own ridiculous way. She huffs. I'm not ridiculous. Alright, sure. You're not. You grin, and she glares, but it's softer now. I'll be more careful. I know. And if this ever happens again. If it ever happens again, you interrupt. We'll talk about it. We'll fix it. That's what people do. And that's what we do. Alright? She stares at you, fierce and quiet. Then she presses a kiss to the edge of the bruise. A vow without words.